First of all, I haven't seen quite a campaign like this, especially for a zoning commissioner ever. And I think I've been around long enough to see enough appointments. And first of all, never to say it's not political is, let's face it, folks, it's a question of there are too many R's, so there needs to be more D's on zoning. All right? And that's the way this works. So let's take the reality check in that, and there's a check and balance, and it takes 8 members to pass somebody or not pass somebody. Some people get scrutiny, some don't. Some new people, you don't know who they are, and it is what it is. But I also get challenged internally, because I happen to like Norm. I serve with Norm. But I'm not allowing my emotions at this stage of the game to try and take place. But I do become a little challenged with some of the comments that were indicated here before from members of the public that are lobbying for a person for zoning, which is I guess in some aspects of some they come from organizations, they become special interests because they are organizations. But it's also accusatory that that some of us are hiding behind attorneys. I'm much too large to hide behind attorneys. Because there are attorneys from both sides of the aisle on this. You have to listen, everybody. The zoning commission is probably the top 4 important commissions that we have in Norwalk. We're going to include the 2 elected bodies, probably the Board of Taxation, but everything for the development of this town is going through the land use body like zoning. And I struggle when I've heard and read things and talked to people about how certain commissioners may have acted. And this would not be the first one that got rejected. Some get rejected quietly, or some get accepted, not so quietly. I'm not saying, I'm not sure how this is going to go as we sit here tonight. But the question is, I've also seen some people who wanted to go back in and trust me behind the scenes that they were told it wasn't going to happen, so their name never appeared. And they were probably controversial too. So this stuff happens. So this is not unique. It is what it is. But I take a little personal, because I guess I've probably been around the longest. And to say that Norwalk's not had any planning for 25 years, it did, and it enacted it, it was approved. You may not like it, but at the time they didn't want Merit 7 up on Connecticut Avenue because of all the traffic. So the big box stores was what the neighbors at the time and that the group wanted. And then they got it, and now they don't want it. But I mean, that was, at the time, that came out, and that had work groups, study groups. I mean, I remember filling down Mr. Thomas at the time was the chairperson, that room was fully engaged, and the people actually broken up into mini groups of people from the hospital, all walks of life, they kind of walked through the master plan. Subsequently, that plan was enacted. The new master plan should have been adopted underneath Mayor Knott's administration, was not. It was actually beyond time, but he had put together some mini plans. I think they were disjointed, but the mini plans, and actually it wasn't necessarily a Republican administration. Mr. Moshe was mayor, but the council was controlled by Democrats. So it was actually I consider my friend Reverend Phyllis Bolden, who was chairperson at the time of the planning committee, finally got it done. So, if there's an accusatory about our lack of planning for 25 years, because I don't think that it's been a lack of planning, I think sometimes it's the adjustment of time. And I also would, Mr. McCarthy's comments about the head of the harbor, he is correct, but if somebody had to go back to remember what was originally proposed for the head of the harbor, on the east side, where the parking area is going to be for that, was proposed 7-story buildings. And Mr. Briggs, who was at that time head of the planning commission, and myself on the council worked together across party lines to say this is not a good idea. It's way overdevelopment. It's going to hurt the Mill Hill House. It's going to hurt the area. And asked them to come back. The economic downturn stopped probably anything going forward for 5 years. So to say that it was the fault of the city of Norwalk. The city of Norwalk needs to improve its processes. Absolutely. I've been trying to work through this with redevelopment and trying to improve the process for getting some kind of vote to the 95-7. Move more quickly. But we all vote our ways or whatever for different reasons. So, but I'm not hiding behind any attorneys. I'm not being influenced by any attorneys.